Now that's the spring water revolution, which you might be going, what? Huh? Even in Southern California, out in the Idlewild, it's an amazing spring out in the Idlewild. San Bernardino Mountains, amazing spring in San Bernardino Mountains. The best spring in all of California is up there right at the base of Mount Shasta, pumping out 100,000 gallons per minute. 100,000 gallons. All you do is you just go, shh, take your little bit. That's it. It's coming out like a river. Okay, let's keep going. Jeez, it's been 19 minutes. Can you guys hang in there? One more minute. Well, I'm going to stretch them to 5. Is that cool? You guys are geniuses. This is the queen, Rishi. There's the king, Shaga. You have the king and the queen in herbalism. You don't need to be worried about herb number 388. Who cares? We're not going to get there. Let's go with number 1 and 2, Rishi and Chaga. Now, Chaga is very heavily researched in Russia. In fact, Alexander Solzhenitsyn, who is the Nobel laureate, who wrote The Cancer Ward, he was a dissident, Russian dissident, if you recall. He wrote a book called The Cancer Ward, and in it he described how he cured himself of, I can't say the word because it's illegal in America. What's the word? What was that again? Did you say cancer? Okay, just want to make sure. Using chaga mushroom. They're all praying in this ward that some miracle is going to come in. Boom, it turns up to be chaga mushroom. This is important stuff. So I wrote a book on this subject because it doesn't exist in Western literature. It does not exist. And so it's coming out in September. It's one of those things that just has to be done. You know, sometimes in your field, you just realize, oh, I got to do this. Movie producers say it all the time, this movie had to be made. Didn't know why, but I got to make it. That's how I felt about this. And all these other medicinal mushrooms, that's lion's mane. Let's talk about some other key herbs. We got the medicinal mushrooms. Ginseng, very important. Ginseng can't help you unless you take it. Here's another thing. Quality. Go for quality. I had Fruity Pebbles. I grew up on Lucky Charms. I had pasteurized, homogenized, glow-in-the-dark, remote-controlled, Darth Vader, larvicide, fungicide, herbicide, suicide, genetically modified, hormonally altered, pus-filled, chalk-filled, blood-filled milk in a plastic leaching jug cut with tap water. Every day. Cheerios was health food when I was a kid. Like, we were on the real gnarly stuff, like Crunch Berries. The artist formerly known as Captain Crunch. Astragalus, just one for the notes, right? This is like a seed being planted. Some of you are going to be like, just to know about these things, so important. Astragalus has quickly, according to the research, now chunked its way up to about top 3 in the world of any herb, anything. That's what we know about it. I started growing it in Canada, way up in the far north. Guess what? It makes it. Minus 40 in the winter, it makes it. It's an adaptogen, very, very powerful. I was trying to grow in Hawaii. I thought it was like a tropical thing. I was like, no. This is like temperate, ice-cold, Arctic conditions. That's where it grows. Nitrogen fixer, makes your fruit trees grow better. Plus, it's got all its magic. One of the top herbs in the world in the top 3. Recently found to have a telomerase activator in it, which means it makes you genetically younger. Known, proven. First herb, the unfolding of a destiny of one of the great herbs of the world, proven to make you genetically younger. Personal favorite, one you should know about, you may have never heard of it. If they knew what it was, they'd make it illegal. Just so you know, they don't know what it is, whoever they are, whatever they're doing. Hoshu Wu, or Faux Tea, or Polygonum multiflorum. This one is just one of those things that you just feel good. It's like, oh, I feel good. And it's Jing, right? It's like yin Jing. So it's building stem cells, building bone marrow. It builds, it uplifts. It's kidney meridian, your battery packs. And for me, like I travel with a little tin of that. I'm just like, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Ashwagandha, latest news on ashwagandha. This is the ginseng of Ayurveda, is that it contains nerve growth factors. So it's like anti-Parkinson's, has that kind of effect. It also has every other effect. It's a super tonic adaptogen, just one to have in the thing. Here's a big one. This is a personal favorite of mine. If you remember Ewell Gibbons' book, some of you recall Stalking the Wild Asparagus. Who recalls it? Oh my God. Is there anybody alive? Hello? Hello?